We got Tom, Dustin, and Joe List. He's about to crack open a Bodega Cat.
Fresh off their new movie, which I really enjoyed. I think it's really great. Can you watch it yet or no?
So it's coming into the theater. I don't know when this comes out, but it's coming into theaters. It's coming to movie theaters.
Unbelievable.
Literally not believable. We just did Bennington. He's like, this makes no sense.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be in the theater.
Well, theaters are in the toilet now, so you can pretty much do anything over there, I imagine.
Oh, yeah, I'll shit in your mouth. We can get it into a Regal.
2 boys, 1 mouth.
David Fincher's going straight to Netflix. You're like, I'm going to the theaters.
We're taking the theaters back, baby. So we got some I sent them to Syracuse. April 25th, the Quad Cinema here in New York City.
Nice.
And the Sunset 5 in Los Angeles.
Wow.
But it's coming everywhere. Look at this. Philadelphia, Cambridge, Massachusetts, Atlanta, Houston. I can't read that fast.
One that's not on there is the best one.
What?
It's the Tropic Cinema in Key West. It's
Hey,
Yeah.
that a baby.
So it's coming everywhere. Go to TomDustinDoc.com. All the info's there. You can't get tickets yet, but they're coming because it's a movie.
Right.
So it's not a fucking the Wilbur Theater or whatever.
There's no link.
Not a link yet. Look at that poster. Is that beautiful?
I don't know.
Not really.
I've never seen it with that.
You look way worse in that picture than you do in real life.
Yeah, that's
Oh, give him an hour.
I remember when they. I don't remember when they took that picture because I was hammered. But
It's a haunting portrait.
well, I don't like how my facial hair looks like it goes all over my face.
It's true, yeah.
It looks like I got hairy forehead.
You're Teen Wolf. You're Drunk Wolf.
Also, by the way, I was like, this poster, this is finally Syracuse does some work that I can really sink my teeth. This is his best work.
I didn't take the picture.
For 6 months, I told everyone, this is Syracuse at his best. Some other guy took it.
No way. I've been saying that too.
I designed it. I didn't take it.
Ah, you put letters on a photo.
He put letters over the hair.
The guy that took that picture, his name's Tom Flip. He's an artist and whatever.
Hey, Flippy.
Photographer in Key West, and
He prefers Flipper.
he does a thing every 5 years. He takes pictures of everyone in Key West, all the locals.
Oh.
And so that's what that came out of. Is he does like a big art project where it's every local and
fun.
It's pretty cool to see how people age every 5
Sure.
years.
And
he
die.
also does a thing called
He doesn't take many second portraits.
Yeah, exactly.
He does the Flip Book, which is a nude women
Ooh.
in Key West, locals of any shape, size, ugliness. And my fiance Kristen, she's in it. She's in the last page with her tits.
Pull it up.
With that,
I don't want to see to pull up someone else's tits.
She's in the book.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
open game.
But her husband's not next to her in the book.
Well, how do
in
we
real
buy
life.
the book? Can we have a book?
I'll
plug?
send you a copy
Thank
of the
you.
book.
Well, who had the line? Was it your line about it? Because someone was saying it's porn, and he was
Brittany
saying,
Griner. What the hell?
He said, bring up somebody's tits.
"Oh God, I thought that was Reggie Miller on the right."
Oh, yeah. I can see it. I thought it was Pete Davidson.
That's who I was thinking of. But someone said that, like, well, this is porn, and then they were like, no, it's art. And that was it you?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell that.
Oh, I think basically because Kristen sold it. She, I got to take these pictures. They're a little risque. I go, I don't care. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And she goes, it's for the nice coffee. It's fucking paperback. Paperback does not mean art. You need a hard cover.
Yeah.
You need a fucking hard cover.
Right.
Can we get a ruling on that? Anything non-hardcover is porn.
I mean, it sounds right. It sounds.
Yeah, you got
like
something
if
there.
you're not. Yeah, I mean, you're in like a paperback.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's fancy. It's glossy.
You could flip through it.
It's like a
Tom
Bible.
flipped through it.
Yeah.
Like a,
There's
yeah.
no hard, soft cover Bible.
No.
You know, Bible's a Bible. You know, it's hard.
No, there's soft Bibles. The one in the hotels are soft, I think.
Oh,
No,
yes, you're
I think
right.
they're hard in the
Quran.
thing.
Yeah, the Quran is a little floppy.
Torah is soft.
The Torah is soft.
You open it up, it's like a little scroll.
That's true.
Yeah.
Du-du-du-du.
I'm always blown away by people that know about religion, like many religions. Like I was watching
Yeah.
Jason
Bourne?
Salmon. How do you say his name?
I think
Salmon?
you got it. Yeah.
Salmon.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. Great bits.
Funny
But he
guy.
was doing a long bit about religion. He was doing all the things from every religion. I'm like, you know about the religions?
Interesting.
He's like, because in Ramadan is this and hula hoops are that. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking
But
about?
did
You
he
can
do it-
research.
Yeah. Did
No,
he,
I know. That's what I mean. I'm like, I don't research, so I'm impressed by people that do.
Right.
Do you guys
You
know about
research
these
for the
things?
bit.
I guess if I had a bit, I would research, but that seems like, yeah.
Which one is Ramadan? Is that Muslim?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. See, you're with me.
Well, religion
was
is
your
silly.
neighbor.
I've stayed in that hotel.
Ramadan Hirschberg.
Ramadan.
Ramadan Inn.
That's
Worst
the one.
worst breakfast ever.
No bacon.
No, nothing.
But
But yeah, so tell the world about you and Tom. Give us the whole history.
we got the movie. So we made a movie. I made a movie, but Tom's in it. It's called Tom Dustin, portrait comedian. Matt Salakis is he was the cameraman on the damn thing.
Key grip.
What
And-
made you want to do this?
Well, Tom, I mean, you guys know Tom. Tom is like the best hang, the funniest guy I've ever met, my best buddy.
Here, here.
And you just want people to get to see what it's like to hang out with Tom, because, you know, he's down in Key West. He's not on the podcast. Everyone knows what it's like to hang out with you guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it's not
Ton of fun.
great, but Tom is a laugh a minute. He's a hoot. He's a hoot. And so I just wanted to make a movie. Originally, it was just going to be Tom has so many great stories, and maybe we'll get to a couple, but he's got so many great stories. And I was like, let me capture Tom telling some stories and doing his job and put together like, just a portrait of Tom being Tom.
It was like originally you were thinking it as like a short, maybe.
I thought it could be a feature. So this Matt's ahead of us here. He's pulling it up. There's a great doc called Italian American by Martin Scorsese, and another one called American Boy. I don't know, did you ever watch those movies?
I own them. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I was watching this American Boy, which is a fun profile of this guy, Steve Prince, and he's telling stories. And the most famous thing from that movie is he tells the story that's the scene in Pulp Fiction where he gets the heart.
No way.
Tarantino stole it from this
I didn't
documentary.
know that. Wow.
You got to stab him 3 times. He tells all that stuff. It's pretty amazing.
A felt pen.
Yeah, a fucking black magic marker. So I was like, well, Tom's more interesting than this fucking fella, and they even look similar.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I thought I'll go down there, I'll shoot Tom telling some stories, and we shot for 3 days, and Salakis was asking him some questions that ended up having great answers, and then it became this much sort of bigger thing, and Tom was very sweet to me, so it kind of became about our friendship in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing because you guys were tight as kissing cousins, and then you moved to NYC. You
Yeah.
stayed in Beantown. Then eventually you went to Key West,
Yeah.
and you wanted to stay friends. And it's
Yeah.
a great way to bring it back in.
It's funny. We wanted to stay friends.
Well, I mean,
what I mean.
I've seen you more the last year. If you want to reconnect
This
with a
isn't
friend,
Charlie Rose, dude. I'm sorry.
if you want to reconnect with a friend, make a movie about him, because now we got to go around promoting.
It's a great point.
That's like podcast.
I'm gonna make a movie about my father.
Ghost Dad.
I think no, that's
Nice
good. That
bull.
was a nice little
Nice
tag.
bull.
All right.
but dude, yeah, I love what you talk about. Like you like make Key West kind of a character in this, and it's like you call it like the land of broken toys or something. Who said
Oh,
that?
a lady said Misfit Toys.
Misfit
the
Toys.
land
Yeah,
of
I love
Misfit
that,
Toys.
dude.
Yeah.
I love that.
So, yeah, I wanted Key West to be like a character in the movie, which I think we got. I think we got a lot of great
yeah.
Key West stuff. And but there's also, I want to make sure people realize, like Ari said, he's like, this is literally the funniest documentary ever. Like, when you guys came to the theater and saw it, which meant a lot to us. It's a laugh a minute. I mean, there's like a lot of big laughs. You got like probably 20.
Capturing the Friedmans was pretty funny, but I guess
Oh,
if you're gonna force, yeah, it was.
cut that. No, Tom does about 15 or 20 minutes worth of stand-up in
Yep,
there,
yep.
which is killer, and then we tell some story, and then Tom is just so. We got to get Tom to talk. 'Cause
I
he's
need
just
this.
sitting there.
I need this to be big because you burned my 20 minutes of material in this fucking movie.
They didn't even use one of my favorite bits of yours, the "you don't shit where you eat" bit.
Oh,
That's a great bit.
Do the bit.
I still
bit.
do it.
I don't know this.
You're burning 21 minutes now.
The thing about it's tip your bar staff bit. I always used to do it, which was funny because I'd work like comedy clubs and be like, "Don't do that bit," because the bar staff would be like, "Hey, there's already 18% gratuity. Don't call attention to it."
Oh.
You know,
Oh, wow.
Don't call attention to the tip.
Right.
But I used to do the bit about tip your bar staff. I don't know. I worked in a bar in Boston, and I forget how the fucking.
The bit is you were talking to a woman, one of the waitresses, and the manager said, "Hey,
Oh yeah,
don't
I was trying
shit
to
where
fuck
you
all
eat."
I was trying to fuck all the waitresses, and they were
Sure.
like, the manager was like, "Don't shit where you eat." And I was like, "I'm not trying to shit where I eat. I would never eat here." Yeah, I was like, I'm trying to fuck where I steal.
Hey, that's
That's a
great.
good bit.
There it is.
That's great.
Folks, for more bits like that, check out Tom Dustin, Portrait of a Comedian.
Now, are you guys gonna go to some of the theaters and do a little live thing as well? Or is that
Well-
too much work.
Here's the thing with Tom, the master of promotion, is leaving on a round the world trip the day before the fucking movie premieres.
Leaving or deported?
I didn't know. I didn't know. So no, my fiance Kristen. I don't know. You didn't meet her yet.
Flip
Oh
book.
no, you met her at
We
the
met her.
thing.
Yeah,
we met her
at
at
the thing.
But yeah, her brother's getting married in Vietnam.
Oh God.
So she was like, one day she was like, Tom, we got to go to Vietnam. And I was like, I got some old scores to settle.
How did they land on Vietnam?
Well, the white, her brother's wife is Vietnamese.
oh,
that makes sense.
Yeah, he met her on
Charlie.
Met her online. I was convinced it was a dude.
Yeah.
But no, it turned out she's a wonderful lady, and we're going over. I'm wearing the traditional Vietnamese wedding outfit. It's called an ao dai.
Ooh, pull that
it
up.
means long shirt. And
Ow, die. That's what the victim said.
but yeah, we're going over there, and I was like, I'm not going halfway around the world unless we can keep going. I want to go all the way around and tell these flat earthers to fuck off.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, we're going Vietnam, Thailand, Nepal, Dubai,
Damn.
Greece, Turkey,
Damn.
Portugal.
You got that kind of scratch? I mean, that ain't cheap.
My fiance's mother is paying for it.
Wow.
Right.
Beautiful.
But once you folks come to see the movie,
Then I'll have that kind of scratch.
well, that money goes back to me. I spent a lot of money on this.
Yeah.
forget.
Did you're in the hole a little bit?
Quite a bit.
So,
And it keeps being more. It's like owning a boat. Everything's
Right.
like another 1,000. We bought a song, and then
What
my
song? What song do you buy?
Souvenirs by John Prine.
Pull it
That
up.
was a good pick.
One of the greats. Thank you. And Henry Phillips covered it for us. But then my manager, God bless his heart, he's one of the best. He writes to me and goes, "Hey, looks like the song's gonna be $1,000." And I was like, "That's a steal! You got to be kidding me! That's crazy!" And then like 6 months later, he was like, "Actually, it's $75,000, $7,500, $7,500."
all right.
But
all right.
I was like,
Jesus
that
Christ.
sounds more like it. Can you put this on
I don't know
YouTube?
if I'll play
Great
all
song.
of it.
Yeah, he's literally saying it's $7,500. Salaky's like, let's play it. Great instincts. No, it's crazy what certain songs cost. I'm trying to get there were some songs I wanted for this movie I'm trying to make, and it's like it'll be like a jazz song. I'm like, oh, it's kind of a cool song. And they're like, yeah, $15,000. I'm like, no one knows this song.
I'm helping you out.
But then like something like Sony will own it, and they're just like, yeah, it's $15,000. But
Yeah.
you can bargain them down.
I think you can bargain, and also we got Henry Phillips, brilliant Henry Phillips, to play it, and so that made it cheaper to just cover the thing. You just had to buy
smart.
certain rights, whatever. But that's what they say about.
Henry's like, that'll be $8,000.
By the way, Henry and I'm in the hole a ton of money on this, and that's without Salacuse or Henry charging me for
Wow.
their services.
Man,
so,
oh man.
thank you.
How do you make money, Salacuse? I feel like you're very generous.
Yeah.
I can't make rent.
All right, well, we'll figure
Oh,
it out.
Jesus. This is
This got dark.
yeah.
All right,
Wait,
shit.
seriously? You want
No,
the
no, I
house
do okay.
monitor?
My wife does okay.
Oh, the wife.
Yeah, and you did
Right.
that gig the other day. I assisted Salacuse on a photo shoot Sunday.
I made $1,000 cash.
I got
Okay.
rooked.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me 20.
Oh,
right.
come on.
Well, that's the other thing about Sally. Even when you get paid, you pay everyone else out good
That's
from
true.
your pocket.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
You're the one who was hired.
Yeah, you think you'd pick up on that? But,
Oh.
I had to hold a light for Salik. He's like, "You're gonna learn." You know, I'm into photography. Check out Joe List Photography. I dabble. And he's like, "Come, and I will learn anything?" And he goes, "Oh, you'll learn. I'll teach you all about the thing." And then he goes, "Here, hold that lamp." And I'm just holding a fucking light. And then the subject
you
goes,
learn?
she goes, "Do you ever get recognized?" And I'm like, "I guess not. I'm just standing around holding a light. Nobody recognized me.
Damn.
It was embarrassing.
Well, you're an intern.
I'll get there."
Yeah.
Can I say this is a good little Bev?
Thank you, sir.
I'll tell you.
Bodega Cat.
What is, and I'm not a huge. Is it a? What is it?
It's a rye whiskey.
Holy macaroni! I love it. 90
right.
proof. Yeah, if you don't mind, I
Go
might-
go
Take
for
all
it.
of it.
Take
We
He
got
it.
gave me an
1,000
ice
bottles.
cube the
No one's
size of
buying
the
it.
thing that sank the Titanic, and
Well, we got to get that down in your club. We'll sell it at the bar.
oh, I'll sell that at the bar as soon as we get a liquor license.
One thing at a
Not have one
time.
for real?
We have beer and wine only.
Okay.
But we can get creative with they make wine-based vodka and wine-based tequila. So that,
Beautiful.
You can make a margarita with that. It's just
Yeah.
not good.
Well, what's going on with bodegas? Every club I go to, they're like, we can't get it here. I'm like, I got to call our
That's a
guy.
question for our guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's I think he's on it. I don't know. We're not good businessmen.
No,
I
no.
want to get this down in Key West.
We'll ship it.
Ship it.
You'll be in Vietnam, but we'll ship it.
But yeah, so I'm gonna make some appearances at the events. I think I don't know April,
Okay.
but it starts in New York, the Quad Cinema, April 25th. We're doing a full run in LA at the Sunset 5, starting at the same time. But Atlanta, Chicago, Houston, all these places.
I'm so retarded with business. Let's say you sell all these out.
Yeah,
Do you make a bunch of money?
I think that the distributor gets the first. He's got to make back whatever money, and then I start making money.
Who's a distributor? I mean, is it like a company?
No, it's a guy. He's a Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Distribute whatever you want. This guy, he loves us.
Good to know. We need a booze distributor.
Big fan.
Okay.
So yeah, if it keeps up, but the hope is people go see it, and then it spreads, and then more theaters go, "What's this movie?" It's a little engine that could. That's the hope. And then eventually we're gonna have it on Punch Up, so everybody can see it in,
Yes.
in
Punch Up.
London and all that stuff. Punch Up Live.
Watch it in the comfort of your own home. It's funny as hell, and it's tear jerker. I mean, we all walked out of there a little wet.
We sat me, Salakis, Norman. We're in a row watching it. We're like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies like you laugh, you have moments where you turn to your friends. It has those kind of heavy moments. You know, yeah, it's awesome.
yeah.
Mark had a feeling. Like I saw him get misty. I've never seen him have a feeling before.
I got a
Yeah.
boner.
Yeah.
That's it.
So what were the feels?
I was blown away that you were even there because, like, everyone was like, "Oh, Sam doesn't go to stuff like."
I go to big stuff.
and
I'll support my friends.
and it was incredible that you were there. Like, I was like, "Oh my god!"
oh yeah, but my friend makes a movie. I'm gonna go to it. You know.
Well, it is a gamble to get the friends out at night because it was showtime.
Right.
Yeah.
And so if it sucked, we'd all hate you guys.
Right.
You know, but
Good
it
point.
was great.
That's right. Mark got married on a Tuesday morning,
You got that right.
like 9/11.
At the Comedy Cellar.
Peter actually did get married on 9/11.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
He's got a bit about it.
He's got a great bit about it, which
Yeah.
his wife hates.
That was a fun wedding.
That was fun.
Louis
was a-
Gomez, best man.
Wow.
Hell of a speech.
Oh yeah.
One of
I think
the
he said
all-time
N-word or something. There's something out there.
He said that comedians were, quote, in the trenches, and that people that aren't in the trenches don't get it. And to a bunch of like a Long Island family of like roofers and like, they were like, what?
Vita's grandma had a heart attack. It was rough.
Well, your sister's wedding will be in the trenches in Vietnam. Is it your sister?
It's my fiance's brother.
But his fiance is his sister, so you're close.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Got it. Got it.
But yeah, the movie, I think people are really gonna like it. You have all these people. Some people write to me like, "Why we want to watch a movie about some guy we never heard of?" And
Yeah.
you're like, "Is that how you watch movies?"
Yeah, right?
So this is just some dude who smokes pot and goes bowling? I never heard of that.
Yeah, good point.
Not only that,
Big
but,
Lebowski.
like most docs, you know, a lot of the great ones, like Searching for Sugar Man, that's a great doc.
Great
I never heard of
doc.
that guy.
Yeah.
Or King of Kong, which is the greatest doc in the history of
Unreal.
docs.
I have not seen that.
The 7-5,
gotta
all
watch
of them.
it. I've heard it's great.
I hate to be the you gotta. It's the best.
It's really good.
It's like one of the best movies of any
Were
kind.
there movies that inspired you while you were making this that were like, oh, this is giving me, even if it's not from the same genre?
Well, the two Scorsese movies, and then we watched the Woodstock doc. We kind of used like a split screen thing. The Woodstock,
99?
yeah, the good one. The original Woodstock film, and then what do you call it? The fucking I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, what the hell?
God
All
damn it.
right.
Yeah, get in there. Put a little in mine too, would you?
Yeah. What are they at? 12 years?
12 years, yeah, almost
Wow.
13. Yeah,
Slave.
12 and a half.
Is this tastes like an 18? Oh.
Give me a little.
Just a
Just
kiss.
a smooch.
Yeah, just a smidge.
There we go.
So that's not we went to Scotland. That's where I got engaged.
Is that
In
right?
Scotland, I had it done by I had it done by a bird of prey. I hired a falconer, And I go, hey, I want one of them
Whoa.
fucking giant birds to swoop in on my lady, and fucking that's how I'm gonna propose.
Holy, that's a risk.
I know.
Ends up eating her face.
Well, yeah, that's what fucking happened.
What?
What happened? So we show up. I call the guy. No, that's legit. I call up the guy and I go, hey, I want one of them giant birds of prey to swoop in on my lady, and that's how I'm gonna propose. And he goes, yeah, we can do that. He goes, aye. And
What? Would you get RFK?
And then the day we show up, I go, I got the note, because originally I was like, do we tie the ring to the falcon? He was like, no, that's fucking dumb. These things fly away. He goes, we'll tie a note to the fucking falcon. And I go, all right. And I had my friend calligraphy up a note and put a ribbon on it. We go down to the falcon joint, and the falcon guy goes, hey, listen, I'm real sorry. He goes, the falcon's having a bad day.
Falcon's broken.
What do you mean? It's my big day. I'm proposing. He goes, don't worry. I got you an owl. I swear to God. I do it as a bit in my act. But essentially, they tie the fucking note to the owl's talon.
Oh, aren't they, what do you call that? Only
Nocturnal?
Nocturnal.
No, this owl was wide awake.
Okay, great.
They cook him up a little.
Yeah, it's a day owl.
But yeah, it was that's how I did it. I proposed via bird of prey.
Wow.
Swooped in on the lady. It was pretty fucking.
And it worked.
Oh yeah, she said yes. The owl was like, "Who gives a shit?"
But didn't she initially talk to the owl?
Yeah, she when she pulled the note off the owl, the Scottish guy was like, "Oh, Kristen, it looks like Dougie." That's the owl. Dougie brought you a present. And Kristen's like, I fucking love presents. And she pulled the note off the owl, read it out loud. She was like, Kristen, will you marry me?
Wow.
And she looked at the owl and was like, where are we going to live? She really thought the owl was proposing. I swear to God.
You should have written it in a Boston accent. Man, that's
Dougie the
great.
owl.
That's a fun proposal, because you always got to have something, but that feels so
my
risky.
What did you
idea
guys
was-
do? I don't even know what you guys did.
I did nothing.
I did it on a beach in Martha's Vineyard.
That's good.
Yeah, I did the whole, I got to pee. Can you turn around and keep an eye out? And then I fake pissed. I got on one knee. She turned around, and I was there with the ring.
That's pretty cool.
And she cried and all that.
Then he pissed on her.
Then I pissed on her. And then two old Massachusetts people were just at the beach on lawn chairs. They went, "Good for you, honey," and it was fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I was in mine sucks. But my thing is, when you buy the engagement ring, you just want to get rid of it. I don't want the fucking thing. I don't want to
totally.
be responsible for it anymore.
Totally.
And so I had it, and we were sleeping in this. We had roommates at the time, which is also hilarious. And I just woke up and was like, "Hey, do you want? Here you go. Married." It was terrible. But she was very happy. She thought it was sweet our own way. And then we went our separate ways, because I was going to see Pearl Jam in Central Park, and she was going to see Brian Regan at Radio City.
Oh,
So we literally got engaged, and then I was like, all right, I'll see you later.
damn.
Yeah.
A friend of ours, a comedian that I know, she was proposed to, and then it was so bad, the proposal, she made him redo it.
Oh,
What did he do?
That's a deal breaker.
The dude had proposed to her.
he used a pigeon.
It was her, the dude, and the dude's mother, and they were just playing cards.
Oh, no.
On a card table, playing whist or fucking
Go fish.
Yeah, they're playing Go Fish, and he was like, "Huh?" And she was like, "Yeah, this isn't gonna do. You're gonna have to fucking rethink this whole thing."
Well, my thing was,
got a point.
my wife's a cynical comedian. I
Right.
could use other adjectives, but everything that's pro, she's like, that sucks, that's stupid, hot air balloon is gay,
Yes.
Red Sox game is obnoxious.
I was gonna do hot air balloon.
So you did? Or
I was gonna, but a private hot air balloon ride over Loch Ness in Scotland.
Oh.
But I found out what that cost, and I was like, "Fuck, that's more than the ring."
Plus the monster.
Sure. But if she said no, you could push her right over.
I think that was an old bit of mine. I did a thing. Remember that about the clip clop?
Oh yeah,
I had one of my first bits. It was a horse
The
and
most
carriage.
popular place to propose is a horse and carriage ride in New York City.
But it's awkward if she says no, because then you're just like. I was like 19.
Do
That
you
was like my
smell
big
shit?
bit.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I taste it.
Good bit.
I said, "Do you smell shit?" Yeah, I think I taste it.
That's good.
And then I tagged it with like, well, you want to do it is on the top of a mountain because if she says no, you push her, something like that.
There you go.
But I was, a boy.
Yeah. It's scary proposal. I was nervous.
But you knew she was going to say yes.
I knew she was going to say yes, but it's more like, do I really want to do this? It's not like she's going to say yes or no.
Right.
It's like, holy shit, this is a huge decision that I'm making right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
had the
awkward.
ring.
And then it's like the old Louis bit when you're like, oh, I still could get out.
Right. Right.
There's
Then
still
you have a
hope.
kid,
Right.
and you're like, damn, I could have left.
Yeah.
But then they break up anyways.
That's true.
Congratulations,
works
by
out.
the way.
Thank you, sir.
Not only, I don't think we've talked since you've been, what have you been married? 3 years now?
Yeah, 3 years and a kid for 2 months.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I'm on no sleep. My head is throbbing. Not to break it down.
Is it?
But, the sleep, it gets better.
Yeah, my kid sleeps well now. He sleeps 7 to 7, but I'm still exhausted because then you want to get all your things in. I still want to watch a game and a movie and and have sex and
Sure.
all that stuff. So then you end up staying up late.
Yeah,
Right.
we're night people. I mean, that's like,
I know.
it's tough.
Very tough.
We're on a shift system where I take the baby from like 11 to 5 a.m. and then she tags me out and goes in from 5 and I sleep till like noon.
Yeah, it's funky, but it gets easier.
You get 11 p.m. to 5, so you
5
get
a.m.
to sleep.
Well, I have to be with the baby, so it wakes up every 10 seconds. So you're not really getting great sleep.
Right.
That's why you got to
His
shift
baby
it.
sleeps like a rock.
Well, it's older.
Last night I'm over his house, the baby's sleeping. I'm like, Joe, should we be whispering? He's like, we started fucking like right outside the
Yeah.
door of the
Screaming.
baby.
I scream when I come.
Oh, I remember.
We sat in the balcony and smoked. It was beautiful.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but no, he sleeps. His problem is he's sick every 10 seconds. What the hell is that?
Whoa!
Half a bagel?
Oh, a special needs kid.
Thank
Hand him
you.
a cookie every 6 minutes.
It's a little dark.
Yeah.
Dark.
No, it's
I'll take it.
it's not ideal for an
Throw
audio
it.
form to.
This is
Throw it.
fantastic.
Oh,
Wow.
that's good pop.
All right.
Wait, that's a thickie, too.
Matt, coming in big.
What is it, a cookie?
Yeah, it's a cookie.
What are
Where'd you get the cookies?
Albanian? Yeah, it's a cookie.
Ah, it's
All right.
You can eat that whole thing, or should I crack this one?
Yeah, you better get that one.
All right. I'm cracking. You sure you don't want this? Oh, you fat bastard.
No
I love
kidding. All right. A bunch of buddies eating cookies.
it. Hell
remember when,
yeah.
it's like back in the day. We've known Tom. We've known you for a long time.
Yeah.
When did we probably met you like
I think, I don't know, I can't be sure. I thought about this the other day. Were you living in Astoria with, I remember going to Dan Soder's house, and there was another comedian living there. Maybe it was
might have
Becky
been Nate.
Young.
Oh,
I remember being there with Nate a long time ago.
Nate
When I
was
first
there.
got sober, it
Nate
was
was-
you, me, Nate, and somebody.
But we had to be quiet because one of the other roommates was,
Maybe it was Vecchione.
I think it was
Probably
Becky
Vecchione.
Yeah.
You know,
Similar.
John, aren't you going to a big wedding soon?
Vecchione is marrying Katie Hannigan.
Yeah.
Fun.
We had them both down at the Comedy Key.
Oh, yeah,
They
they're
were
great.
fantastic. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
the best
good
week
eggs.
ever.
Good eggs. But yeah, those days, we all bonded because we were all raging alcoholics.
Yeah.
And it was so nice because you meet people in the wild, and they're like, boy, you're drinking a lot. And then I'd meet you guys, and we were all blacked out. So I was like, all right, I'm home.
Right.
But I felt like you drank less then than you do now.
No, it would go nuts.
no? I
We just
prob-
didn't drink together that much.
I don't think we drank together a ton.
No.
But yeah, no, I'd get fucked up with Mark all the time.
I mean, you come home at 7 a.m. Sun was up.
Yeah.
Go all night.
Well, we did that one. You, me, and Hanley went out. I don't know what. We must have lost you somewhere along the way. We went to the Carolines Christmas party.
I remember that night.
Yeah.
Open bar.
Was that the night Rich Voss spin kicked?
Jason
spin.
Cameron in the chest.
Oh, I just got my copy of Phil's
What a wholesome
book.
picture.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
Spellbound.
exciting.
Wait, who is that?
That's Rich Voss.
That's a retouched Phil Hanley.
That's Phil Hanley. He was touched as a kid, and they retouched him.
It's like refried beans.
But, by the way, I was talking to Esty. Sorry, I'm all over the place. It's good to see you guys. Phil Hanley has a new book, which I'm so excited about. I cracked it open yesterday.
Hey.
But Esty, I hate people like this. She goes, it's written, you can read it in one sitting. I just flew through it one sitting. So I thought it was like, oh, he wrote like a bullshit pamphlet. It's fucking this thick. It's a real book.
Oh, really?
I thought it was going to be like one sitting. I'm like, what are you, nuts? It's going
tell
to
you-
take me 6 months to read this fucking thing.
Tell you one thing, it ain't no paperback. That's
No.
hardcover, mofo.
It is it's beautiful, and she said it's a tearjerker. I didn't realize I've been poking fun of Hanley for 20 years.
Me too.
He was getting called a retard and like
Guilty.
had to go to special schools and all.
Makes me feel bad. We've been calling him a retard for about 15 years.
I told him he wrote like a ransom note.
Oh,
and
dude,
he
those set
like
lists. We used to see those set lists back in the day. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? Turns out it was a serious disorder.
Yeah, he has like a horrible, debilitating disorder. He almost killed himself. He was sent to specialists. I'm like, the whole time we've been like, look at this idiot. He can't
Yeah.
read.
Why's he got a Crayola?
I threw gum at him once.
Yeah, so good for him. But wait, what were we talking? Oh, the blackout. Caroline's.
Oh, we went to the Caroline's Christmas party, and then you, me, and Phil Hanley ended up at a diner, and I was
Photo
drinking beers at the diner.
Yeah, that's right.
And then we got the check. It was like the classic thing. To me, it seemed romantic that the sun was coming up and we're at a diner and we're still drinking. It was like swingers, you know?
Yeah.
And then they bring the check and I'm like, that's 100% of my money and then some of your money.
Yes.
It was like a $185 check.
Oh, my God.
And then I was walking home.
Because you're at a Times Square diner.
Yes.
Exactly.
And then I was walking home and I bumped into Sarah on her way to work because we were dating at that point. And she's like in her like managerial uniform. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm going to work.
And she'd been sober for years at that point.
Yeah.
Was she like put off by that?
She wasn't put off, but she wasn't put on. She wasn't pumped. And then I got sober shortly after because that was the last Christmas party. That was 2012.
That's one thing I'll say about my wife is I will come home legless, falling down, knocking lamps over, smothering the baby, and like the next day, my wife will be like, "Man, you were funny last night. You puked in my lap.
killed
was
the baby. It was
you killed the
hilarious."
baby." Yeah. So good on you, sister.
Well, you bring home that coin, you get a lot of leniency.
Good point. I brought that up.
The late night diner in New York City, like it's not really a thing anymore. That's what kind of kills me. Is I was with a friend the other night. We were kind of hammered at like 12:30. We're walking around the West Village looking for a diner. They're all fucking closed.
I know it's heartbreaking.
We got like whatever they call them, those like Indian wraps.
Oh.
But you want to fucking? I wanted like eggs and
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Waverly closes?
closes early.
Well, that's because
The few
COVID.
times I ever visited you guys in New York, the few times we always went to the Neptune Diner
Yeah.
every night.
That's
and it
still
was-
there.
no, that's gone.
What?
What?
Neptune's a staple. It's out.
Oh no.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like a New York crown jewel staple.
Oh.
Bel Air's still there.
You got Court Square.
Court Square's still there.
Okay, but I didn't know that.
I think-
Jeez.
And then if you go to a diner now in Manhattan, holy shit, it's like comically expensive.
It's crazy.
It's like you're like $30 for an omelet. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's
Blue
stupid.
Heaven, Key West. That's the only place you pay $30 for an omelet.
Little pricey. Oh, yeah, that's there too. The
It's
airline
my,
diner.
The Goodfellas diner.
Oh, that's by the airport, right?
Yeah.
Two N-words stole my truck.
You know that's Bob Golub.
What?
The guy who said that line.
What?
Bob Golub, yeah, he that's his line, and I did a weekend with him once in Reno, and
Does he open with it?
no, but he said, I improvised that line. It was supposed to be one N-word. I was
That's
like,
hilarious.
I was like, nice. He was a nice guy.
A fun fact about this scene, it's they're leaning on a 1963 Impala, but it says 1961 as the year. It establishes the year as 61.
Fun fact. Do you watch those YouTubes? 18 things you didn't know about Goodfellas.
I never watch them because
Watch that shit.
I watch them all the time.
they used to get me with the fucking thing, the thumbnail, and
Yeah.
I put it on. They're like, Ray Liotta is an actor.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like not a good fact. It's,
Yeah.
a lot of it's like you
Hill
knew.
was a real gangster.
Right.
Those stories about Henry Hill, how when they would torture people, they'd shave the head and then put a cheese grater to the head. That's the one where I'm like, oof.
What?
That's a rough.
That feels like Three Stooges-y. That doesn't even seem like a
pretty
real
violent,
thing.
dude.
I mean, it's violent. Don't get me wrong. I don't want that happening to me, but it seems goofy.
Three Stooges is like an eye poke or something, not a
Right.
fucking, not a
I can see
scalping.
him making pizzas one day, like Mo. Then they do the cheese grating off the head. It's dandruff.
Yeah.
If you were going to make a documentary about a comedian, who would you choose?
Ooh.
Attell.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's the most mysterious comedian. I was
He's
talking
got
about this.
not many comedians have a mystique, and Attell does. He would hate it. You want them to hate it. You don't want to do a doc on someone who's like, yeah, come follow me.
Yeah, good point.
Whoops.
I was against it. I didn't even know what it was about. I didn't
No,
know
it seemed like it bothered him, which is good.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
It's like people who want to be president. It's like you don't want them to. You want someone who doesn't
Right,
want to be
right.
president.
Right.
Cops
forced
too.
into this
Yeah.
position because
Yeah.
I just had a guy. I don't want to be political, but some guy. I was critical of RFK for a moment, and then some guy wrote, the guy, he's reluctantly a politician. I'm like, well, no one's reluctantly, like, he was like, no, I don't want to run for president.
Right.
He ran for president. He announced he's running for president. He campaigned. No one's like accidentally like.
He took out expensive ads.
Right.
Yes.
He did a Kennedy ad during the Super Bowl.
Like, I didn't want to do
That's
this.
cheap.
Do the voice when you're gonna do.
I had to do it last week when I had my sore throat. I played you the video. It's fucking crazy. I lost my voice in Nashville. You got to hear it. I sound exactly like RFK.
It was crazy.
It's goofy.
Can I just say this is the weirdest timeline ever? Antonio Brown just tweeted this.
Okay, we got a Shane Gillis as Trump.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean,
He loves Gillis.
oh, he does?
Oh, he loves him.
Okay.
Okay, what's the next one?
Oh, that was it. This is Ginger of the Day.
That's it?
I just thought that the Shane and Antonio Brown connection, I thought that was.
Oh, he's a huge
No,
fan.
he's done it before.
Oh, shit.
He was Cracker of the Day once. And so was Theo.
He has Cracker of the Day and Ginger of the Day?
He does of the Day. He does.
Wait, can you say that?
I don't know.
Just bleep it.
Yeah, bleep it.
All right.
I'm just saying what he does.
Okay, he's got
He
N-word
writes
of the
that?
day, too.
I think he has a guy.
Who's
who
Antonio
does-
Brown? The receiver? The wide receiver?
He's got some CTE stuff.
That's what I'm
going on.
saying. This is strange. Like, in a
But-
good
I
way.
guess. I don't know if it's interrupt the show strange, but
Yeah,
I thought there was a lull and.
he's very big on Twitter.
Okay.
no low.
It is weird to see people just completely fall apart on social media, though. That's
Yeah.
like the thing. Like, if what's his name, Aaron Hernandez. If he could just, like, he
Ooh.
could have been tweeting crazy shit before he did that.
That's
We
true.
don't, he just murdered people. But
Right. I think more people should tweet on their demise. Like, what if Epstein was tweeting in the cell?
Yeah,
that'd be
right.
great. It's like, that's a noose around my neck.
Yeah, or was there?
Mm.
Yeah, a lot of people having breakdowns. It's really devastating.
Yeah, good times. I almost had one in Key West that time I went because I think I drank for
Yeah.
6 days straight.
We hit it hard. We did the jet ski.
Yeah.
Fun.
I barely remember that.
Oh, I got pictures of us fucking hammered on jet skis.
That was like 11 a.m.
It was awesome.
is Key West a dark place?
No, it's wonderful.
It's a great time.
It's whatever you want to be. You can be gay, suck a dick, take it up the ass, be a
Those are all the same thing, Tom. Well, we had that in the movie. We had that section with James Patterson. This was funny. So we've played the movie in Boston, Key West, and New York so far. And there's a section where we wanted to talk about if there is a dark side to Key West. And James Patterson, brilliant comedian, you guys know him. He talks about the darker side of Key West, and he finds it more depressing and dark. And everyone thought it was funny and interesting in Boston and New York. We played that part in Key West with the whole island.
mad.
It was dead silent. You saw people like this.
Oh.
What the fuck's he talking
Like everyone was like,
Well,
it just hit home.
They've got a heroin needle in their arm. They're like, we're not dark here.
a little known thing is Key West does have for the population, a huge suicide rate.
Ah.
But it's not
Well,
dark.
that's what it is. It's people go.
Light suicide.
Hawaii has a big one too, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're good with the
I-
bad.
This is what it is. People move to a place and they're like, oh, this is paradise.
Yes.
Oh, my God, everything's wonderful. And it's Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville playing and steel drums and I'm drinking a margarita. And then they realize if I can't be happy here
Exactly.
in what people call paradise, then I'm not going to be happy anywhere. So
Right.
I should probably end it.
They should move to somewhere shitty.
Yeah. They should.
Yes.
You know.
Go to Syracuse.
Yeah.
Syracuse has a high suicide rate.
Does it?
Very high.
Thank
Oh.
God.
They should go to Key West. Flip and flop.
A suicide exchange program.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, that could be a bit.
SEP.
No, that's got a crazy high.
Really? Give us some stats here, Fatty.
Suicide rate in
that.
Onondaga County.
Where's that?
Includes
that's-
Syracuse.
That's where the funny bone is on a dog. Honestly, that's where it is.
I believe it.
That funny bone's got a darkness.
Oh yeah, the vortex.
there's-
of
There
hell.
was. I remember there was a shooting in the mall, and my first thought was, why not here?
Yeah.
Why not me?
Come up a few floors,
Yeah.
will you?
10.3 deaths per 100,000 people.
Damn.
It's higher than the state's rate or whatever.
Can't you just leave? I don't get just leave.
But it's lower than the national rate. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Wait, so 13 of 100,000 people kill themselves?
13.9.
That seems pretty high.
U.S. suicide rate says. Oh, all right, never mind.
13.9. So one guy almost kills himself.
Right, right,
He's right there, and then he takes the rope off.
right.
That's a lot of
Now
suicide.
let's see Key West.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
I'm nervous. I don't want to ruin the movie.
You really didn't even come close to spelling suicide.
No, you read Soust.
Oh, one for every 25 hundo.
That's a lot.
That's crazy.
Oh, is that a lot?
That's high.
The other one was that's like way, way, way higher.
And a way less population.
Staggering.
Staggering.
27.7.
Well, everybody's staggering there.
That's dude. We're beating Syracuse.
Hell yeah.
You got them like doubled up.
Man.
Damn.
But a lot of people who move there, as you said, are like they're trying to get away from something.
That's right.
Yeah,
They're
it's
running
like
from something.
You know what people say weird shit like I go, hey, how long? When I first moved down, how long you been living in Key West? And they go, they don't say I moved down here. They say I quit the real world in 1991.
Right.
I quit the real world is what they say.
Yikes.
Because it is a weird.
It is weird.
My girlfriend calls it adult what do they call Adult Never Land.
Ooh.
That's what it is. It's like you're just going away.
That's where Michael Jackson raped children.
No, he did it at Child Never Land.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a beautiful portrait there of.
One of the most famous
Oh, yeah,
suicides of all
Hemingway.
time.
Wow. Yeah.
Hemingway.
Was that in
James
Key
Pat-
West? Did he do it there?
No, he didn't kill himself in Key West.
Okay.
He killed himself in
Cuba? Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Cuba sucks worse.
But no, James Patterson, who we were just talking about, he does a killer show called Hemingway in a Funny Way, and it's just an interesting look at the lesser-known things about Ernest Hemingway. And he researched the fuck out of it and wrote a beautiful show. It's an hour long, and it's really interesting and really funny. And I think this week is his last week doing it.
Oh,
He's going to kill himself.
Yeah, he's gonna.
that's the big closer.
The Ken Burns Hemingway thing is so good.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Really?
I thought we talked about it. I thought you watched it.
Maybe I
It's really good.
Might have been
Drinking.
pretending.
I think I saw. He liked cats.
No, you'd watch it. We talked about it.
Yeah, all
It was
right.
like it was years ago.
I didn't know it was Burns.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That was a good one.
PBS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
yeah.
that's the one where they allude to Hemingway being queer.
No, but he would dress as a woman and
Well,
fuck
no,
women.
he didn't. This is what happened, and this is in James's show. Is when he was a boy, a young boy, his mother would dress him up as a girl.
Oh.
And called him Little Dolly.
Wow.
And so that's why he went on this rampage of killing everything, like being a hunter and a fucking killing rhinos.
You got to overcompensate.
Yeah, that's what James's show is kind of about.
Oh.
It's interesting.
Okay.
But yeah, he was
That's interesting.
Little Dolly.
I've been called worse by my mother.
It's warming up outside, so your dick and balls are about to get musty. That is, unless you have sheath underwear. I bet I'm wearing it right now. Let's see. Good bet. Boom. Always. Sheath has 2 pouches, one for your dick, one for your balls. Put in the other. That means nothing's bouncing around down there, getting sweaty and stuck together. I mean, you see I'm wearing it already. I guarantee you Norman's wearing it right now. We always are wearing it. I wear it every day. It's the best. You know how a lot of your underwear gets like ripped up like Swiss cheese? Not this shit, dude. This is some good ass underwear. I love it. Once you try sheath, you're never going to want to wear anything else. And it also looks good. I get compliments about it. They're like, ooh, you look good. And it's definitely not my body. So you know this is the underwear. Go to sheathunderwear.com and use code DRUNK to get 20% off your first order. Plus, Sheath Underwear is 100% money-back guarantee. Plus, this guy's a veteran, guys. Don't you want to support a veteran? This is the best underwear you're ever going to get. It's amazing. That's sheathunderwear.com, promo code DRUNK. Get Sheath Underwear. Support the show. Support your balls.
What was I gonna say about the fucking movie? A doc, something. Oh, Ken Burns. I don't know. Does that guy? How does he work this much? He's made like 750 hours worth of movies. I know his brother makes movies too, which I think sometimes people squeeze
And
them
his
together.
daughter.
And he's got a full head of black hair.
We almost had him on the pod, and the note I got from the publicist was Mark can't fart on him.
Oh, man. I didn't know that. You never told me that.
Yeah, but we were like this. I think we still could maybe get him at some point.
All right. I'll
But he was
hold
promoting.
back.
He was promoting something. I think it was on like Da Vinci or something. It was a new thing he was doing. And
But that means he's watched. If he knows
no,
about
it means
the
the
farting.
publicist is watching.
Right.
Ah, shit.
I don't think he's aware of us.
I love the idea that he's like, I'll do it, but I don't want to be farted.
Yeah.
No, he never stops making movies. This guy, he's unbelievable.
Yeah. Some could be edited.
Well,
But isn't it kind of because it's not original footage? He's not shooting a movie.
No,
he's
it's just a photo that he
He's
zooms
taking
in.
archives.
Yeah.
of stuff and being like, all right, this is what happened.
But that's even harder. That's the hardest part of doing the fucking thing. You got to find all the stuff. Shooting is
Got
easier.
help. He's definitely got help.
Yeah,
He's got a lot of
team.
help, of course, but still, it's a lot of work. I always loved Ken Burns. I talk about this anytime he comes up. He made the baseball doc, and I think the Red Sox were celebrating like 100 years of 99 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they had him, and he read a poem or something that he wrote, and he goes like, no matter what, the Boston Red Sox will always be the greatest baseball organization ever. And you're like, well, they have a history of extreme racism and haven't won a championship in 86 years. We're like, I think that could be up for debate.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Well,
Like, they were the last team to have a black player or manager and haven't won in 8 decades. He's like, that number one.
didn't they beat the Yankees?
I bet you.
after
It was
that.
Okay.
post that.
Oh, shit.
But baseball, that documentary is amazing. And yeah.
The Vietnam one was a tad dense.
I don't think I saw that one.
Oh, it's awesome.
There
It's
was a
good,
lot,
but ooh, it was heavy.
It's really great.
You're going there.
Yeah, I'm going there.
Wow, this is amazing. This is Boston's first black player, Elijah Pumpsy Green. In 1959, the league got integrated in 47.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They held out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Hilarious.
tough to win a pennant when you refuse to have a black guy.
Yeah. Damn.
Little tricky. I think Yawkey, they had to change the name of the street. It was called Yawkey Way, but Tom Yawkey was like a vile racist, so now it's back to Jersey Street.
Wait, really? They changed Yawkey Way?
Yeah, quite a while ago now. Yeah, there he has a racist face.
He does.
Wow.
He's really, but he's born in 1903. What do you want him to do?
Yeah. Well, wasn't what's his face? Was it Ted Williams or
No, Ty Cobb.
Ty Cobb was a raging racist.
Yeah, they made a movie about it. How
They did?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Beat his wife.
Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones.
Ooh.
Well, Bulger had that great joke.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
more than one. There was another comic from Atlanta that had pretty much the same joke about how crazy Ty Cobb's racism was, and
Yeah.
basically the joke was another reporter in 29 wrote an article about how crazy Ty Cobb's racism was, and he was like, "Do you know how racist you're gonna be to have a white guy
In
call
29.
another white guy fucking racist in 1929?"
Damn.
I think I butchered it.
No, it's
Bulger had his joke was something about that. There was a quote that said he's racist almost to the point of psychosis.
Yeah, yeah.
And it
Yes.
was the same thing of like a white
Bordered
guy
on,
being like,
it
this guy's
bordered on
crazy.
delusional.
Right.
And it was like, what does that mean? He was like, everyone's like, I don't think black people should be in the same swimming pools with white people. And then Ty Cobb's in the corner of the pool like, yeah, they're going to steal our mermaids.
That's great. Damn. That's great. Well, you got to think, if you're a white player back then and you're super racist, you got to play your fucking head off because
Yeah.
you want to show everybody, like, hey, we're the best. We can't have these blacks coming in. Look how good I am.
Yeah.
But those Negro leagues, like they just started letting those stats in for like the Hall of Fame now, like recently.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. We're done. That's it. When those stats get in, it's over for the honkies. We should do black versus white.
I don't know.
See what happens.
Depends on which
Dominican's
sport.
taking everybody.
Oh, good point. Well, we could do swimming,
Yes, swimming I think would be okay.
hockey.
Running, we're
Who would
out.
Sammy Sosa play for?
Hockey's tough.
He was Dominican, I think.
But have you seen him lately?
Oh,
He's
Oh,
black
no.
again.
Is he?
Yeah, he's back.
Oh, yeah. He got pretty white there.
He got white, but I think he's back. And he finally admitted he cheated. He finally admitted to steroids.
Really?
Oh, that's nice.
Gee, this is like Mambo number 5 over here.
Yeah.
It's like a Batman villain on the right.
Yeah. No, he looks. It does not look good.
Wow, look at that. That's crazy. How did
That
he
is
do that?
really something.
Does steroids make you whiter?
You just powder
Powder
up.
Good movie.
I'd beg to differ.
It's not great. I saw it in the theater.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah.
I think I did too.
Well, Powder came out at the same time as the other one that was just like it.
Phenomenon?
Phenomenon.
That
Oh,
was a
that in the
piece of
theater,
shit.
too. Yeah.
yeah.
John Travolta.
John Travolta.
Oh,
Yes.
I was thinking of Michael.
Michael, too?
That was a
Michael.
piece of
It's
shit.
a big
Yeah.
spiritual moment in movies. I'll see anything in the theater. This, Portrait of a
Oh,
Comedian.
but Powder.
Well, back in the day, you went to every movie. I did, anyways.
I went to
Yeah.
a lot.
and it was always full. It was great.
I saw Batteries Not Included
That's
Oh, wow.
great.
by myself.
Wait, was that Johnny Five?
No,
that
that
was
was
very.
short
It was
circuit. Short
right around the
circuit.
Yeah.
same time as all that shit. This was a Spielberg film.
Yes.
And it was the robots that came and helped the poor people in a fucking house that they were gonna tear down.
It was stop motion.
I don't know. It was fucking awesome.
Real people.
No, but they had the little
Oh,
robots.
like this.
Yeah, that was.
Those were cute as hell. Wow, that's a fucking blast from the past
I
right
saw
there.
that in
even
the
heard of
theater.
it.
Oh, it's great because all those people live in like a tenement building
Yes,
in New York,
yes.
and they're getting ready to demolish the block, but they don't want to leave, and so the developer is like, we're gonna fucking kick you out of here, and then robots come in and help them.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't believe he made E.T. and then this.
Yeah.
Like, how
this
could
is
you?
Spielberg?
Yes.
No, he produced it.
Oh, he didn't direct this?
No, Marty Robbins directed it.
Whoa.
I saw it on the poster a second ago.
Well, it's funny how times have changed. Now robots are going to take away from poor people. They're like, hey, you drive a truck? Well, that's over.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, exactly.
And the rich people, too. It's terrifying. You guys terrified? Oh, Matthew Robbins.
We got a little time.
Very little.
Not a lot of time.
Well, I was just in
On those tours now.
Tempe, and they got the self-driving car. This sounds like a made-up story. It was so perfect for a movie, or I did it in my act.
The Waymo?
Waymo.
Yeah.
So it's like a self-driving lift, and Matt Wayne and I get to Tempe. We get in the car. The lift is all duct taped together. The whole trunk is duct tape. She goes, my trunk doesn't open. I was in a fender bender. I got to put your suitcases in through the back. So she has to open the back door and put our suitcases. And I go, what's with the Waymo? They got the robot car, huh? And she goes, I don't know how people trust these with their lives. It's insane. She literally pulls directly into traffic. And it's like, fuck it. She goes, oh, Jesus. I'm like, yeah, it seems crazy to trust these things.
Yeah, well, what's worse, self-driving or woman? It's
Oh, my God. I mean, if they're going to replace Asian drivers, I'm all for it.
Yeah, Waymo. I think that's what Tom's wearing to the wedding. Oh, Waymo! Way more! Way less.
That was a bit. I years ago when they first come out with the GPS directions.
Oh, yeah. That was big.
I always question, why is it always a lady's voice?
Yeah.
Why is it always a lady's voice? Turn left.
studies.
Gentler.
Sing. I was like, no lady has ever had fucking good direction.
That's a good point.
But there's all these studies, the psychological studies. This is why the subway is like this.
Yes.
Men listen, not men, people hear instructions from women better, information from women better, and commands from men better.
Right.
That's why we're on the subway. It's a lady says, the next stop is 42nd Street. And then a man comes on and says, stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Interesting.
Yeah. So women we're better at.
Because women are like teachers.
Right.
Men are.
And-
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I say that? Bleep it.
Yeah.
Hey, let me get a hit of Bodega Cat.
Keep it coming, man. We got 18 bottles
Is it
back here.
Bodega Cat?
You got it. Say it again for the people
That
at
one's
home.
open. I don't want to open a new one.
You got another cocktail left in that one.
Oh my goodness, this is. I really enjoy your whiskey. How now? Do you brew it at home?
Yeah, we'd make it in Vietnam. But we'll send some to the club for sure. But
Yeah,
I
we're
don't know. We
sending
don't want
it
to get you in
over.
trouble there.
Does it have
Fatty.
your names right on it?
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere on there, yeah.
Yeah, a little
I like to
signature.
picture Sam and Mark just in a bathtub.
Yeah,
Look at him on the back.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fun,
I'm
man.
bringing this all over the world.
Hell yeah.
Get a bottle. Take a bottle.
Yeah, it's more than. I think it's more than 4.3
it.
ounces.
No, you check the thing.
You can. Who
It's not,
can
it's
afford
never
a check
worth,
bag?
never worth checking a bag.
Really?
I hate checking bags.
I don't check either.
Oh, I check sometimes now. I never checked.
If I'm going on if I'm going like a 10-day stretch, I'll check. But other than that,
I'm
Once
going
you
for
check-
40 days. I have a backpack and a duffel.
Jesus.
duffel.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I do the check sometimes when I have to, and then I'll go to the lounge and burn like 10 minutes, and then you come back and the bag's waiting for you.
Well, yeah. Also, if you rent a car, it just takes time. And I put my opener in the back of the plane, so I got to stand around waiting for his stupid ass anyways.
well, there you
By the
go.
time he gets
I
there,
do that with my wife.
I've done that too, actually.
Yeah, they don't like it.
Yeah. What can you do?
What I did once, we flew to London when we did that game show.
Oh yeah, that was great. I loved every second of it, and I hope they bring it back.
We had a great time. A lot of work, this show. But
You hated it.
We went to London. I hated it. But I brought the wife, but they gave us a first-class ticket, which was not too shabby. Ticket to London, lay down, great meal. So what I would do is eat half the meal and then walk back to the old peasant area and give her half the bowl. And
Very nice.
I was trying to be, equality.
That's pretty good. I did the same, but I just whipped it back there.
Oh,
I just kind of hurled it back at all of them.
Catch it like a seal.
No, I had that one time when I was on a flight. I was in first class because I bought my ticket first, and then Sarah fucking tagged along.
Yep.
And so she was in the back. And then, so when I was sitting there was a big Texas guy. We were heading to Texas. That's where she's from. He was next to me.
Yeehaw.
And then she got on, and I was like, too bad you didn't work harder. And I was busting her balls.
Yeah.
The guy was like, well, down in Texas, no gentleman would let his wife sit back there, and they certainly wouldn't make any jokes about it.
Jeez.
And I was like, well, it's a good thing I'm not from
Ask him where
Texas.
his wife was?
Good point.
He's in fucking theory.
She was in Oklahoma trying to get an abortion.
But he
He's in the overhead, but he talks to her nicely.
Right.
Yeah, he tried to shame me, and I was like, I don't know what to tell you.
Damn, did you talk to him or no?
No, I try not to.
Yeah, the plain chit chat is tough.
God, that's the one thing I liked about the masks is it was like you could just avoid a conversation. I mean, I hated everything else,
Right.
but no one talked to you in those things.
That's true. And I had after COVID, I sat next to a woman. I don't want to be too mean here, but she smelled horrific, like the craziest BO, a weird milky, soury smell coming off of her,
Yeah.
and I had to ask for a mask. So everybody thought I was like a COVID queef on the plane. This is like 6 months ago. Like, look at this fucking nerd, and I'm like, no, it's the giant.
I
lady.
did that with Hanley once. Phil Hanley and I were on a flight together, and the person sitting next to me smelled like absolute shit.
There we go.
And I just walked over. I was like, "Hey, do you mind if I? My friend's right here. Do you mind if I switch?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure." The person walks over, and they just looked at me like, "You motherfucker," because they couldn't say shit. They couldn't say shit without being rude. And I told Phil, I'm like, "Smells really bad."
Good move.
It's a good move.
That is
It's
shit.
a dick move, but it was a good move.
What's a dick move to smell like ass in public? Also.
Yeah.
I had it yesterday because I'm not familiar with New York City. I get to the LaGuardia. I get on the bus, which was fine.
Oh yeah.
And then the train to Joe's place.
Yep.
And there was a fella, the only seat available, there was a fella across from me, and he was an older African-American man.
Sure.
And he had pissed and shit his pants for weeks. Like, same pant, like just a whole leg.
Yeah.
And clearly he hanging to the right.
Sure,
And
sure.
just piss and shit down his fucking, and I'm sitting across, and it was nauseating.
Of course.
But it was the only seat on the thing.
You didn't want to stand?
So then finally,
So you sat in his lap, of course.
There was no place. So eventually, somebody over there moved, and I go, "Oh, I'm gonna move seats to get a better smell."
Yes.
And everyone looked at me like I was an asshole. Like they were like, "Why are you moving seats in the middle of the ride?" And I don't.
Nah, no one cares.
I
No,
don't know.
no real New Yorker gives a fuck. No
Yeah,
one's
fuck
monitoring
that.
I don't get this. It's too big. This
you know what
fucking place is too big.
in that situation, you wait for the pregnant woman to come, and you go, "Ma'am, here you go. Got a seat right here for you. I'm a gentleman."
Well, you want that stuff they have in Sounds of the Lambs when they work with the dead bodies, where you put like the little Hitler mustache with the thing.
That's good.
What's that called?
What is
Sally?
that? The smelling salt?
Oh, when he goes, "I can smell your cunt."
No, that's different.
Dude, I just saw a thing about that movie that Gene Hackman was originally supposed to direct that.
Lamps?
What?
Yeah, he was, and his daughter talked him out of it. She's like, "It's really dark. You shouldn't do it." And that's why Jonathan Demme. Like, it's hard to picture someone crushing it like Jonathan Demme.
Yeah.
But it's such a good movie.
Blessing
No
in
kidding.
disguise, I think.
Basically,
Wait, didn't he just die in a
Yeah.
weird thing?
Yes.
You think
with
it
his
was about
wife.
that movie?
Yeah, I
If I
do.
had just direct.
Long game.
People sometimes place mentholated product, like Vicks or Stink Bomb. Ooh, I like that.
Stink bomb. I had a
my
couple of
album.
those the other night.
Yeah, they should get more of that. You know, you ever done the smelling salts?
Yeah.
That shit hurts.
I hate
Yeah,
it.
no.
Oh, I hate it.
Never done. Well,
It's hell.
why
it
would
hurts.
you
I didn't know.
have
I didn't know you're supposed to put it like down here. I
Yeah.
was in Rogan's green room, and I just put it like right here. And I was like, "Yeah, fuck!" And he's just like shaking me. I'm like, "Am I dying?" He's like, "I'm like, oh, I'm no fucking." This is like a Jew in that green room.
Right.
I'm like, God damn it.
Well, Ari has to hold it over here. I mean, it's that hunger. But
that aardvark.
Why would that come into play at all? Why you got smelling salt?
Get you jacked up. You got to be, in Austin, you got to be jacked up to do comedy.
you got that right.
I was just fading. You're just on the road that many days. I'm like, I've never tried it. I'll try it once, and then I was like, I'm never doing this.
It works. I had a hangover. I hit that shit. I was cool as a
What happened to
cucumber.
cocaine?
Oh, yeah.
That's around. Not carrying.
Yeah,
But it's
that's
just another,
awesome.
you know what
Do
it
you
is?
do
It's
the
just
count?
another form of discomfort. It's like when you're
Right.
like, it's like when you like a jam pinky and then you fuck up your toe and you're like, this is the focus. now.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Right.
exactly.
I don't know if it's curing it or you're just annoyed with something else.
That's how I feel about drinking caffeine. People are like, you're tired, have a cup of coffee. I'll have caffeine. I'm still sleepy, but I'm jittery and sleepy.
Right.
Like now
right.
I'm still tired, but I'm doing this.
Yeah,
well-
I would think coffee's gonna like cure depression when I'm feeling low, and then I have like 5 of them, and I'm just anxious.
Yeah, exactly.
And depressed.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh fuck.
Well, they say coffee doesn't make you energetic. It just makes the tired feeling, you don't feel it. So it actually doesn't give you any energy. It just blocks that feeling of tiredness for a second.
Oh.
But the problem, it's like the mafia coffee, because once you get in, you can't get out.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Like, I don't even want to
And if you're
drink
gay,
coffee
they'll kill you.
anymore. Yeah, that too.
That would be a good coffee product.
Gay coffee. There you go. What the hell's this?
Jesus Christ.
Hold up the gay mafia guy. Well done.
Oh man, I got to tell a quick story
Please.
about Steve Schirripa because
Oh.
he's coming on the pod, and I was texting with him, and he was like, "No other Sopranos people," and I was like, "That's fine. It can be just you." And he's like, "Call me," and I was like, "All right," and he goes, "You booking any other Sopranos people?" I was like, "No," and he's
Whoa.
like, "No setups," and I was like, "This isn't the Sopranos, dude."
Oh, it's baklava.
Bacala.
Bacala, sorry.
Yeah, but I was like, "What the fuck?"
Jeez, what's that about? He wants to be the main star?
No, I think he's just like, I think he's probably just done a ton of shit with them, and he just wants to do his own thing.
I get that.
But then also, I just like the idea that he thought I was going to set him up.
Right, right. I think it's kind of like,
Wait,
you know.
is he the he's not the one that turned out gay on the show?
No,
that was
that's
Vito.
That's Vito. That's a crazy storyline.
Yeah, but I think it's like you call Andrew Santino and he goes, "No, Bobby Lee." Like, I don't want to always be associated.
I don't know, but he wouldn't say that.
Ah.
Do you have any movie Rex list?
I haven't been watching too much. We just watched Leave the World Behind. Did you watch that one, the Netflix?
Yeah.
Really comes apart. For like 45 minutes, I was like, this movie is chilling and fucking cool as hell. And then it falls apart.
Produced by Obama.
Weird. Oh, yeah, both Obamas.
Isn't
Michelle
that
and
kooky?
Barack. Very strange. What have I been seeing? We saw the new Woody Harrelson, he's underwater movie.
I heard it was
Oh,
decent.
Kristen wants to see that.
It's all right. It's not great.
Deep breath.
Deep breath, last breath,
Last breath.
last kiss. Yeah, we saw that.
That's a true story, though, right? About the guys down in the...
That's right.
Yeah.
And they try to reattach the thing and drag them up, and
Well,
it's not going to work out.
I was bummed out because it's based on a documentary, and if I knew that, I would have just watched the goddamn
I saw the
documentary.
documentary.
Yeah. It's like the Bob Dylan movie.
I don't know what else
Watch the
I've.
doc.
Yeah, I don't know what else
just
I've
bought an
seen.
album.
Oh, yeah? A little late, huh? Did you see the movie?
No.
Chalamet's
I
good.
don't see
I
stuff.
liked him. I thought it was good.
He's good in it. He was pissed he didn't win that Oscar. You could tell.
He's a young guy. He's gonna be all right.
He'll be
He'll
fine.
be back.
Adrian
He's like Dan Marino. He'll be back. There'll be plenty of opportunities.
Him, Carl Malone. I'll figure it out.
You're a weird guy, Ace.
The Mailman. I'm reading that Phil Jackson book. I'm loving it.
I'm gonna pick it up.
I'm ripping through it.
I just read the Facebook. It's called what's it called?
Meta.
No, the new
Social network.
Careless People. It's like
Ooh.
everyone's talking about this book because she's not even allowed to promote it because they're suing her.
Whoa.
Yeah, but it's like crazy stories about Zuckerberg and Sheryl Sandberg and stuff. It's fucking crazy.
That'll help
worth
help numbers if you're getting sued. That'll make it some buzz.
I know you can't do any press, but everyone's fucking talking about this book, and it's
That
just
is
crazy.
press.
It is funny. This thing I've realized about these super famous or super powerful like people who just control everything. Whenever they do like a board game on their private jet or any game, everyone just throws the game.
Oh, wow.
And they don't realize it.
Boy,
Because the
why?
same thing with Sumner Redstone. All these like big, powerful, like because I think they're just terrified of them, and these people all can't accept losing. They don't understand losing because their life is all winning.
right.
So when they lose, they're just like, "Wait, what?" No, it's and this one woman like
Interesting.
told like no one let him win, and Mark Zuckerberg's like, "What are you talking about? They don't let me." Like he didn't realize that everyone lets him win every.
No kidding.
Whoa, weird.
Wow. I am for Louis. We played tennis. I fucking dominated his ass. I was fucking killing him. Yeah, I was like, suck my dick.
He's old and fat.
To think about like these power just gonna be like, all right, we're on the private jet. Let's bust out the Monopoly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a weird game to.
You'd think they'd look at Facebook. You know?
Any game, yeah, but it's interesting as hell. It's like it's really good.
You got to play left, right, center because there's no skill or talent.
Never
Greatest.
played that.
Oh my God!
No, you must have played.
I don't think I have.
I don't think I played it either.
What is that?
Well, it was a $3 ante, so that might put both of you guys out.
I'm out. Is it a gambling?
You never played it, huh? The world. Naha. What?
Go Bananas. We used to play.
LOL.
Maybe I
what was
played
the
it with
one
you
Beatrice
once.
was booking? Remember?
LOL.
LOL.
Man, that was
it
rough.
took over. We were all playing there. It's you roll dice and you start with $3 in front of you, and there's a L die, which means you pass $1 to the left.
Oh, geez.
There's a center die. If you get that, you put it in the center. That's out of play now.
Okay.
There's a right one. You pass your dollar to the right, and there's a dot, and that means you keep your dollar.
Okay.
Eventually, only one person has $1 left,
Oh.
and they win all the money.
So how long do you have to play before?
It takes a while.
It's the only game that
Interesting.
you're like, I really want to be surrounded by dots.
Right.
That and cricket. But there's but
That was good.
also you're never out of the game because you think like I have no money left, but if you roll, you get a right, the dollar goes to him.
yeah,
You roll a
and then
right,
I'm
it goes
back
to them.
in.
We gotta
you
play
roll
it.
right,
Should we
it's
do
the
a
best.
round?
I brought left, right, center, but it's in my bag.
Oh,
condo.
That could get epic.
We were playing at. I tried to get it at your bachelor party. Ari and I went on like a fucking epic. What do you call that?
Run, beer run,
Quest.
quest.
For left, right, center. We couldn't find it. But we used to play in the green room at LOL when Lewis's girl was booking it, and there'd be like 9 of us, and everyone's screaming. It's the most
Damn,
fun.
I totally forgot about Beatrice. Fucking time flies, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those were crazy days. The LOL days.
It was during December. It was the best club in the city.
That's true.
January, it was the worst place on earth.
I did New Year's there once. That was probably the worst New Year's of my life.
What? Oh.
I had nothing booked. I was like, I want to work, and I wanted to fucking kill myself. But
Oh.
Wow! Oh, that like hurt my heart. Sam.
Yeah. Ooh.
it was a bad New Year's.
That has a better suicide rate than Syracuse. New Year's at LOL.
Do you still work New Year's?
Usually not.
I haven't worked.
I don't like performing for gigs that are just like people are out for the night and not for the show.
It's babysitting.
Yeah.
When you said you'd quit, I quit.
Yeah, I said
I had to think about it, but I don't think I've done it the last couple of years.
for years. I would say I remember being at Caroline's with you, saying my goal in comedy is to no longer work New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And I did the last one I ever did was Grand Rapids.
I did that one.
Dr. Grin?
Dr. Grin's, and it was a fucking. It wasn't even a knife fight. It was a gun and sword fight, all in the same building.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm like, that's it. I'm done. I haven't
Also,
worked
that
since.
3-show Saturday. We did too many clubs. There were 3-show Saturdays, and the green room in the winter would be like 25 degrees.
Yeah.
You got to get like a fucking space heater or something.
Something.
I'm dying in here.
I know. Yeah, I did that same New Year. That's already a boozy show. That's a
Yes.
boozy show in May.
Yeah.
Let alone New Year.
Oh, they're fucking booze bags in that city.
The building it's in, the big old building, the Bob, is literally like a drinking center. They have like a bar on every floor. There's a wedding on the top floor, then a comedy club, then a brothel.
And you know what they did? They put up nets like the Apple
That's right.
because people were falling off.
Yes.
Like many times, we were like, "Well, we'll see you tomorrow."
Yeah.
They set up fucking
Yes.
nets
See
hanging.
a fat bachelorette go down the stairs.
That's got to be a lot of deaths just being a fall down drunk. You just fall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
Tom will
in
do it.
I got a little terrace area, and I'm like, there was like one time I was like, oh, I'm fucking hammered. This could be ugly. I had to be like aware of my steps.
Oh yeah.
I've told this story before, but on the North End, our friend Ryan Cott, who was the old manager of the comedy
roof
club,
deck.
he had a rooftop in the North End, the 5th floor, and I was woken up by someone sleeping on like this thing, but like this was a drop, like 5 stories.
God.
And I was laying on it, like taking a nap like this, and they were like, "Dude, you got to wake up." And I was like, "Well, fucking get out of here."
Whoa, there's a Clapton song about
And,
that.
it was just straight down. If I had moved, like if I had rolled in my sleep, I would have fucking fallen off a building.
Oh my god.
Good
yeah.
Lord, man. What a place to nap.
But I don't know why it made sense to me at the time. I was like, "Oh, this is like a good size."
It's like a cot.
You just fucking pass out.
Yeah.
You're just drunk.
Yeah, the amount of falling asleep driving I've done. We're all lucky to be alive.
Oh yeah.
Lucky. Well, dude, plug the movie. One more time, plug the movie Portrait of a Comedian.
Tom Dustin, Portrait of a Comedian, Quad Cinema in New York, starting April 25th. I mean, there's a whole list. Atlanta, Midtown Art Cinema in Atlanta, May 9th. Kendall Square in Cambridge, Massachusetts, May 9th. These are all full runs, by the way. Ritz 5 in Philadelphia, starting May 9th. Los Angeles, Sunset 5. And you can go to tomdustindoc.com to see where it's playing near you. And we're going to be adding theaters. Grand Rapids must
It's at the Bob. You can see it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Lexington, Mass, San Jose, San Francisco. It'll be all over. It's a fun movie. First of all, it's 93
funny.
minutes
it's
long.
Really funny. Like
Hilarious.
that's what I like about it. You made because I was bummed. Like I was like, oh my god, everyone's gonna know what a fucking piece of shit I am.
No.
And blah blah blah. And you made it so funny,
Oh,
and
thank
then
you.
it does tell a nice story. I think you fucking did a
It's
nice
beautifully
job.
done.
The whole fucking
Thanks.
thing.
Yeah,
And
you
you
come
feel
off
the
very
friendship.
funny in it. I mean, it's a lot of there were a lot of laughs in the theater.
When you pull that shotgun out, I lost it.
Yeah, it was
I don't want to
great.
give anything away.
Yeah. It's great. That makes it sound like the suicide happens on there. And then, I mean, I got a bunch of dates. April, I don't know when this comes out, but Punch Up Live, April 10th through the 12th, Minneapolis Acme, which is selling out, so do that. And Wilbur Theater, April 19th, which is really close to selling out, so you might be too late on that. Rochester, Cleveland, all those things.
They're going to be playing it at the Tropic Cinema in Key West
Whoa.
on May 9th.
Okay.
And they're doing a free Bodega Cat tasting.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know about
You
that?
get one full free bottle.
I'm fucking doing a Bodega Cat
We'll set it up.
tasting.
We'll set it up.
I want you. I wish you guys would come back down. I'll figure it out. I'll make it worth it. I'll figure it. I know you're fucking big stars. And
Well, if I can get a hotel this time, I'm in.
yeah. No, would you stay with Joe Madeus last time?
Yeah, I think so.
No. I'll tell you.
Slept on a ledge.
We got it figured out now. I got you.
I believe you. I mean,
Louis C.K. just did it last
Louis,
week.
Ari, Chad Daniels, you guys have killer lineups.
Jim
down
Norton.
I got Jim
Oh,
Norton coming.
wow.
You know what we should
2
do?
weeks.
Let's go do the three of us.
Oh my God.
The old boy.
That's the festival.
We'll
That's
leave
the
the
Comedy Kid
fucking-
Festival, right?
One of us will kill ourselves.
We'll leave the
right,
wives
center.
and babies behind. I say we do it.
I love it. And just go see the movie. It's fantastic. Have a few pops. Make a night out of it. Try to match Tom's drunkenness. And go see the
I'm
movie.
Not that bad.
Well, in the movie, I mean.
Oh. And then yes.
Mark, you got Napa.
Oh, hell yeah. Napa, Santa Barbara, Asheville, Bristol, Tennessee, New Brunswick, New Jersey, Ithaca. I'm going in the Syracuse area. And then we're going to the United Kingdom. Salford, Birmingham, Cardiff, London,
Wait,
Glasgow.
this is your schedule?
Yeah, I'm going to the UK, baby.
You forgot to say Reykjavik.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know how to pronounce it. Reykjavik. It's almost sold out, which I don't know anything about Reykjavik, but I can't wait to go.
Shit.
And Albany, Burlington, marknormancomedy.com. Go to Punch Up Live. We're all on there. Figure it out. Get a ticket and say hello.
Yeah.
Sammy!
I got Columbus. Yeah. What do you got there? Go up. It's the 10th. No, you're wrong way.
Google
Columbus, Royal Oak, Grand Rapids, Milwaukee, Madison, Des Moines, St. Louis, Kansas City, Minneapolis, then Phoenix, San Diego, Sacramento, SF, Portland. I had a late show on a Monday, so please fucking don't make me regret that
Monday,
shit.
yikes.
Seattle, Vancouver, Boise, Denver. I'm all over. So adding a bunch of dates coming out soon for the fall and the summer. So punchup.live/Joe List, punchup.live/Mark Norman, punchup.live/Sam Morril. We love you.
Get some
Go see
Bodega.
the movie. Get some Bodega Cat, bodegacatwhiskey.com. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Oh, can I add one thing?
Add it.
I'm so sorry.
Add it.
I don't think this has been announced to anybody. I'm the first one in the pool. May 21st, my new special is premiering at the IFC Center at a movie theater.
You're
You can
obsessed
come
with
see it
movie
live.
theaters.
I love a movie theater. They'll let you do anything at these places.
You're like Paul Rubens.
May 21st here in New York City, the IFC Center, right by the cellar.
He got it.
It'll be in the cinema. You can watch a comedy special. This could be I'm going to be the first pirate.
I don't want to be a pirate. All right, great.
All right.
That's
Sorry.
exciting.
Love you guys. Go see it. I'll see you guys soon.
Comedy.
Sunday's the day for my next offender. A bit of Peter wreck, you know the beer juice close. I've had a little too much bourbon, and Norman's talking shit about the fucking Pope. And I get down in the same way. Up on the roof like a cop's coming, and naked Samuel is feeling dangerous. I'm out to lunch here in New Orleans. This woman doesn't look like I remember her.